I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
There's the turkey killer. That's what I was talking about. I took that off and rattle canned it just to kind of set us apart. Get a little bit of matching colors. Sitting on 24.5, so I didn't realize how inconvenient that was going to be. I'll tell you a story about the trailer some other time. It's also inconvenient. This was an old Winco trailer, and I'm gonna step back here because it looks better from farther. But it said Winco down the side. I just used a roller, painted it, taped off, just used that paint you get at Tractor Supply or whatever, the tractor paint, white, rattle canned it black with the Rust-Oleum, the good stuff. I still got some stuff to do to it. Paint job isn't completely done, but I'm actually have the trailer for sale right now. But yeah, it's got 13,000 on the reefer. It's been running good. I've had it. It didn't for a while, but got it in, got her all fixed up. So I guess I forgot to mention that I rattle can the frame. But yeah, she's been a good honest truck for us, and I really like it. It's always, all these things are rolling projects I've come to figure out. But there we call her the turkey killer from the turkey video. That was the third load I had done, and I was up in the mountains in Idaho and took a turkey right kind of on the center post, but took out both windshields, had glass in the bed in the sleeper. It was pretty wild on a mountain road with a bunch of cars in front of me and behind me, so I couldn't stop for, had to go for about 4 miles before I could even find a safe place to get pulled over. But so the project for today is just a small one that I've been doing for a long time. Those are noise canceling mats, and this is all the insulation and sound deadening material in these old Freightliners you have between this fiberglass and the road noise out there. So I've put it on the inside of my doors. I've put it in certain spots under the dash where it could fit, and I have some up in the headliner here up on that fiberglass. So we're going to do this one and this one. What we really need to do is the back wall, but it's a little intimidating turn all this stuff down to get to the bare metal or fiberglass, whatever's on the back wall. But back wall is really important because that's where all that reefer noise comes from. But this will sure help, or should help quite a bit with both insulating and the noise dampening. What I do is I put the noise dampening on. You can see there's a hole out. You can see daylight out there. It's just crazy what people do to these old trucks when you buy them used. But I got up in here in the corners from the speaker wells, and I've stuffed all that full of insulation. After last summer, it was just a struggle for my air conditioner to keep up, and I spent a couple $1,000 on my air conditioner, so I know that that's not the problem. The problem is lack of insulation and a bunch of road noise. So we're going to try to fix that. Just as an ongoing project, we just get a little bit. I think I spent $300 for a big deal of this noise dampening stuff. But you can see, you just grab a sheet, and it's like a big sticker. You can just peel that stuff off, and it sticks on. And you got this roller. I was kind of thought in my mind that that was a little hokey at first, but it's not. You roll those until you can really see the contour, and it really grips well. So give that product an A+ as far as staying up there. But we need to do up here too. It's the same thing. It's that same, just, you know, it's a little thicker pad with carpet on it. So, and once I'm done getting the noise dampening in, I'm gonna throw in some just little bit of insulation, and then I'll put those back in. So hopefully next summer, and this winter for that matter, will be a little bit warmer or cooler in here, as it were. All right, this is second day. I had to go home yesterday, so I've got my noise canceling mats on there and stuck down pretty good. They say that these holes are okay. You know, like you don't have to cover everything, because the mat, when it sticks to the wall, kind of eliminates the vibration in it. You know, I don't know if that's the case or not. But what I'm going to do is put some of this duct insulation on that's sticky sided. But that'll noise cancel. Then this will give us just a little bit of R value. I think it's R3 or something, but you know, if you drive a Freightliner, anything's better than nothing. So we're gonna do that. Okay, here's the second one. We got her wrapped up pretty tight. I like that stuff. The other thing I'm doing, and this might be stupid, I don't know, but my wife gets misfit boxes. That's that fruit and produce that it doesn't meet all the standards of beauty. You know, they're just like ugly apples and stuff. And I'm trying to glue that up. I got it in this one. So just for some added insulation. I don't know how well it'll work or not, or if it'll even make a noticeable difference, but it's yeah, it's kind of cool stuff. I'm sticking it up there with where'd my glue go? Here it is. With some spray adhesive. I just spray it and been sticking it on, and then this stuff fits right back in there. It's a little tight, you know, in a couple spots, but it's working. So that might be really well insulated. You know, you never know. If I could not have reefers parked next to me rattling my cab, I'd appreciate it. That's kind of the goal here. Medium's fine. Just a Sprite is fine. Actually, can I just get a water?
Yeah, so I'm going to take a combo for you because a water trade in here.
Perfect. That'll work. Thanks. Got hungry and ran out of parts, so we ran to Lowe's. Now we're at Carl's Jr. and we're going back to the truck.
Is in the car. We ended fairly well, but we just didn't fire off well enough. We need to make sure we focus on the short run. Now we're also
don't know what that guy's up to. Working on something. Getting back here with some Carl's Jr. and some extra insulation. Kind of like that stuff. It sticks down good. It's almost got like a not like a normal kind of insulation on it. It's sort of similar to the noise canceling stuff. You know, you can kind of get this open here for you. Sorry about that. You can see how that's kind of almost like a putty in there. So far I'm pretty impressed with this stuff. It's like 25 bucks a roll at Lowe's or Home Depot. Not bad. So there's that. Got her all in there, glued up. You know, it's not the best job, but it's a lot better than it was. So that's what it looks like. Now we'll put the trim pieces back in. All right, guys. So we are all done, put back together, and then in a typical move of mine, I had extra material, so I pulled this stuff, noise canceled it, and then put that sticky insulation stuff on. Same with here. This has kind of been falling down, so I put the noise canceling on, then I put that insulation, the sticky sided insulation, and then I used the spray glue and basically got it glued back up. I mean, it's better than it's been since I've owned the truck. Did the same thing over that one. So it's going to be interesting to see how it performs, but we leave tomorrow morning. We're going to go to the Seattle area, and then we will go from there. You know, I don't normally get too far from the house, but it's going to be fun to see how the truck runs, how it sounds, and I've got a bunch of new stuff. This trip, I kind of started making this in the middle of it, but I got my pyrometer working, put the new elbow pipe on, and the new, I don't know, the probe that goes in there. So we can kind of see how much damage we've been doing to the engine now that we've got a pyrometer working. I did some stuff. I've been having trouble with my speedometer and tachometer. I got both of those fixed, and those have already been tested out, so we know that those are working. So the big deal will be the noise canceling and the insulation. We'll see. Seattle's supposed to be in the 40s or 50s, so that won't be too bad. But we will probably see you guys tomorrow. Just a few final thoughts. I'll probably have an update here because we're leaving tomorrow, but I'm excited about those closets because of where they are, you know, in that bunk here, to get insulated and noise canceled right there around your stacks. We run the mountains a lot, so I'm on my Jakes a lot, you know, when we go down Cabbage and Ladd and stuff like that, Snoqualmie. But you can, if that stuff helps eliminate some of that noise, sorry about the sun, if that stuff helps eliminate the noise, I think that's going to be the ticket, and it's going to help. Like, we know it's going to help, we just don't know how much it's going to help. So pretty excited about that, but you know, and to be honest, I just did that by accident. It was an easy place to start where I didn't have to tear a bunch of stuff up because I was getting ready to leave for another trip. So just wanted to had that stuff sitting in my garage and wanted to get it used up. So, you know, most of it anyway. And I think we're in, it was probably $400, you know, because I think I bought 5 rolls of that insulation and I have like a roll and 3/4 left, and then the noise cancel mats are a couple $100 for the box, for one of the big boxes. But and I got that from just a stereo store. So it will be fun to see if my ears are ringing tomorrow when we get done. What's this guy doing? Yeah, so I'll let you know, but I think that it's, you know, I just was kind of doing easy spots, but the more I think about where I've been putting that insulation and stuff in, it's, you know, the best place is going to be around those stacks. So we'll see how it works. We'll see you guys later.